Hello and welcome dear primary 3 students of St. Joseph's International School. Today we continue our series talking about the first curriculum in science. In the last video we talked about chapter 1 in theme 1, which was making a stronger me, talking about personality, how to build a strong, charismatic, better personality. We also talked about some of the life skills that we should have as students, as humans, even as older people as well. Now we continue our curriculum, talking about chapter 2, still in theme 1, which is making a healthy body. So let's begin. In lesson 1 we have a reading story. So we have a sister and a brother, Yasmin and Rashad. Yasmin comes back from school and she is feeling a little tired and she doesn't feel full of energy like she usually is. So she goes to the kitchen. She looks around, what can she have? What can she drink? What can she eat? So she finds a soda and juice. So she decided to take the soda. Then she wanted to eat something like a snack. So she found an orange and cookies. She knew that it's better if she ate fruit, but she didn't feel so well, so she wanted to eat the cookie to make her cheer up a little. After that, she went to the living room and she watched television. After a while, her brother Rashad and his father came into the room and they were sweaty. So Rashad sat down next to Yasmin and she told him, "You're all wet." And he said, "We're out running." So him and his father, Rashad and his father, were running, and he said that running helps him clear his mind and it makes his body feel good. So running is good for him. Then Rashad went to the kitchen as well and he grabbed an orange. So this time he ate an orange, not a cookie. And he poured 2 glasses of water. So Yasmin was not feeling any better, so the cookie and the soda didn't make her feel good. And actually the cookies had given her a headache, and the soda upset her stomach, so her stomach hurt a little. And he sat down next to her and he turned off the television. So Rashad turned off the television and he told her the orange gives him more energy. So why don't we go outside and play a little football, Yasmin? So he suggested that they go outside and play football. Because why? Why would they do it? Because playing, running and moving is good. It helps your body to stay healthy. So this idea perked her up, which means like it excited her. And Yasmin thought moving around might help her feel better, and she chased her brother outside. So she got active and they went to play football. So what do we learn from this reading paragraph, from these paragraphs? Well, first, even when you want to eat something small like a snack, you should still pick healthy options. So if you're choosing between fresh juice and soda, you should choose the juice. And it shouldn't have too much sugar, of course. If you're choosing between water and soda, you should always pick water because it's healthy. You should stay hydrated. It keeps your skin good. It keeps your body in a healthy way, and It has many benefits. If you want to eat something like a snack, you can have a fruit instead of a cookie, instead of biscuits. So fruits give you energy and they are healthy. But biscuits, they make you feel full and they will not give you energy to move. They will give you energy, you can use it later, but then it will not allow you to be healthy. Second thing, you should always stay active as much as you can. Running, playing football, playing sports, or any kind of sport with your friends, alone. Any kind of movement is very useful and helpful, and it's very good for your body. So, moving on, and here we have a question. Read each activity and decide if this activity is healthy or unhealthy. So you should decide if the activity is healthy or not. So let's check the first one. Skipping breakfast every morning. Skipping means not eating breakfast every morning. Is that good or bad, healthy or unhealthy? Well, try to answer for yourself as we said in the last video, so you can pause and answer and then check the answer. So I would say that it's an unhealthy habit or an unhealthy activity. You should always have your breakfast. Okay. Playing outside every day. Playing outside with your friends, playing outside with your siblings, brother, sister, alone even. Is that healthy or unhealthy? Well, this is healthy, of course, because when you move, your muscles get better, your body gets better, and this is good for your body. Eating fruit and vegetables. So this is pretty easy, pretty clear, and of course it's a healthy habit. Getting 7 hours of sleep every night. So getting enough sleep, is that good or bad, healthy or unhealthy? Well, of course that's healthy. Having arguments with your friends often. Arguing, fighting with your friends, disagreeing, is that good or bad? Well, of course that's unhealthy. Makes you nervous, it makes you angry, and it could lead to bad things with your relationships, with your friends. Sharing your feelings when you are sad or upset, is that good or bad? Well, this is a healthy thing to do. If you are feeling low, if you are feeling sad about something, you should share it and people can help you out. Next, eating candy and snacks instead of lunch. Well, is that good or bad? Of course, it's unhealthy. Why? Because when you eat snacks or candy, it has lots of calories. We will talk about calories and food specifically later. But it's unhealthy because it has lots of calories. It gives you more than you need, and lunch, it has more healthier options. Watching TV and playing video games for long hours. Of course, that's unhealthy. It wastes time, it hurts your eyes, it has lots of bad effects. Finally, drinking water throughout the day. Well, that's of course healthy. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 healthy habits, which are playing outside every day, moving, staying active, eating fruits and vegetables, getting enough hours of sleep, 7, 8, at least 6, sharing your feelings when you're sad or upset, and drinking water throughout the day. Good. Moving on to the next lesson. Here you read the text and you underline or highlight how each of the healthy habits helps your body. So we want to read these paragraphs and we want to decide how getting enough sleep, for example, this is the first habit, healthy habit, how getting enough sleep helps your body. How does it affect your body? Well, let's read. Get enough sleep. Have you ever stayed up late on a school night? What did you feel like in the morning? So it's asking you, if you stayed late and you have school tomorrow, so you wake up at 6, 7 a.m. and you have to go to school and you sleep late, 12, 1 a.m. So, is that good or bad? How did you feel the next day? Of course, you felt tired, you wanted to sleep at school. So let's continue. When you do not get enough sleep, you can get grumpy. You can feel sad, tired, annoyed. And primary school students, from primary 1 to primary 6, they need around 10 to 12 hours of sleep every night. So children need to sleep more hours than adults. Adults are the older people. Good. And getting enough sleep helps you think better and helps your body stay healthy and energetic. So this is the important thing. Getting enough sleep, it helps your body to stay healthy and energetic. And also it helps you to think better. Good. Let's go to the next one. Stay positive and calm. Well, we will see how does this affect our body. It's easy to get busy with activities like television and video games, but it can be stressful if you stare at the screen for too long. So it helps you release some of your energy playing video games and watching television. But when you do this for too long, you feel stressful. When something goes wrong, it's important to have a positive attitude. So when something wrong happens, you should stay positive. What do we mean by this? So let's say a problem happens, so you should stay calm so you can be able to solve this problem later. Okay. Remember to take time to enjoy quiet activities that calm you down. It's important to take breaks. It's important to do things that calm us down, not things that stress us like video games and television. Some quiet activities like reading, walking outside, so these help you stay calm and helps you. These are examples of quite positive activities that you can do to stay calm. So what does it do to help our body? Well, staying positive improves your mood and it can calm down your body, your mind, and it also helps you fight some illnesses, some diseases. Good. So staying calm helps you stay healthy as well. Next, eating healthy. Well, eating sweet snacks once in a while will not hurt you. So if you eat something like a candy or something every week or even longer, it's okay, it will not hurt you. But if you choose to eat those foods every day, this harms your body. So it's important to think about your food choices. It's important to eat healthy options. And healthy food gives you nutrients your body needs and gives you energy to work and play. So this is how healthy food helps our body. It gives you the nutrients that you need, the good substances that we need to stay healthy, to keep a healthy body, and it also gives you energy to work and play. Finally, staying active. Exercise such as walking an hour each day keeps you active and helps your body stay strong. Staying active can improve your mood and help you focus on school. So you can always notice this as well. The students that are good at sports can usually be good at school as well. Why? Because staying active, exercising, even something as simple as walking every day, it helps you improve your mood, and when you have a better mood, you can do better things, you can study better, and it also helps you focus on school and many different things as well. So let's continue. What is one reason you should get enough sleep? So to answer this question, you go back to the final page, to the last page. So how does getting enough sleep help us? Well, it helps you think better and it helps your body stay healthy and energetic. So this is how. So why should we get enough sleep? We can say because getting enough sleep helps the body to stay active in the morning and get energy. What time do you usually get up for school? Well, every different person gets up on different times according to how far they live from the school and so on. Personally, I wake up at 6 a.m. What time would you need to go to school, to go to bed, to get 12 hours of sleep? So how early should you go to bed? Well, it depends. If you need 12 hours of sleep, you can take a nap during the day, and I would say sleeping at 8 p.m. would be maybe 9 or 10 as well, but it depends on how far you live from the school, how much sleep you need, and so on. Good. Staying positive and calm. What is one quiet activity suggested in the passage? So going back to the passage, what activity did they suggest to stay positive and calm? Well, let's read through it again. Of course, it's not watching the television or playing video games, but they suggested reading and taking a walk. So, reading and taking a walk. Name a quiet activity you enjoy that is not listed in the passage. So what other activities would you suggest other than reading and taking a walk? Well, you can have your own answer, of course. I would suggest listening to classical music. Okay, next. What can happen to your body if you eat too much sweet snacks? So we said that snacks have lots of sugar, they have lots of calories, but they don't have enough nutrients. So when you eat too many snacks, you get full and you don't eat other healthy products, or for example fruits or vegetables, and then you are not getting enough nutrients. So the body doesn't get enough nutrients. What is your favorite snack? Well, I would say fruits, but which fruits are your favorite? Personally, my favorite is an apple. Last question in this part: how can staying active help you at school? Well, we said that staying active helps you stay focused. So you can say it helps you stay focused at school. Good. Moving on to lesson 3, which is about skin and heart. So we're going to study to learn a few bits of information about two very important organs in our body, which are the skin and the heart. So first, let's talk about the skin. As you can see in this picture, the skin is the top outer layer of your body, and beneath it we have muscles, and then we have the bones. So what is the skin? So you can see that our skin is all that stands between us and the outside world. So your body and the outside world are separated by this layer that we call the skin. And it protects us from harmful germs and rays from the sun. So very small organisms like germs live in the outside world, outside of our body, and the skin protects us from them. And it also protects the body from the harmful rays coming from the sun. And it keeps liquids in our body, and it helps keep our temperature constant. So it saves the body, it keeps the water, the liquid, the blood, and so on inside of the body, and it helps you to keep your temperature inside of the body. The skin weighs about 4 kilograms, and it's the largest organ in our body. Well, next we have the heart. And the heart, it has a very important job because it keeps blood moving through your body as it pumps. So the heart pumps, pumps, pumps. This allows the blood to move all over the body. It reaches everywhere in our bodies. And the blood carries two important things, which are oxygen and nutrients. which all the body needs. So this is how important the heart is. It carries the blood all over your body, and the blood carries oxygen and nutrients for your body to get them. The heart is a muscular organ, and it's about the size of your fist. So a fist is like when you close your hands, this is how the heart is. This is how big it is. Good. So it looks like this, and it's in the chest, of course. Okay. Next lesson, we are talking about what happens to the food that you eat. Well, when we eat something, we can see that it changes inside of our body, right? And these changes take some time to happen. So what do we call these changes? Let's see. We see that the body, it has a process that changes the food we eat into simpler parts. So the food we eat is a complex part. It has lots of material, lots of substances. But when we eat it, it turns into simpler parts. And once food is broken down to simpler parts, the body absorbs these parts to get energy. So inside the stomach, muscles churn acid to further break down the food. Inside our stomach there is an acid, and this acid, an acid is a kind of liquid that breaks down the food, cuts it into smaller pieces to change it into simple parts. The digested food moves to the intestines below the stomach to continue the digestion process. The nutrients are carried away in the blood, giving all parts of the human body energy to run. So this is what happens. You eat something, it goes into your stomach, it gets into smaller pieces, well, and these pieces are then moved into the intestines where it becomes nutrients. These nutrients, these nutrients are very important to our body because the blood takes them to give them to all parts of the body, and then the human body has the energy to run, to exercise, to study, to talk, to do everything that we need to do. Everything we do, it takes energy, and this energy we get it from food. So what do we learn here? That the food we eat changes into simpler parts that we call nutrients. Good. So why do our bodies need to digest the food that we eat? Why do you think that? Do you get energy when you eat something right away, or does it need to change into something else? Well, it needs to be changed into simpler parts. How does the stomach help digestion? Well, the stomach churns acid to further break down the food. So these are the answer for the first two questions. First, we need to digest food to turn it into smaller, simpler parts. Next, how does the stomach help digestion? The stomach churns acids that further break down the food. So this is what happens. The food goes into the stomach here, and then it's broken down to the intestines in here, and then they become nutrients where you can eat or you can get the energy from these nutrients as the blood transfers them to every part of your body. So finally, we need to write 3 sentences about the heart. And we have the stomach and the veins. So you can say that the heart, it pumps blood all over the body, and this blood carries oxygen and nutrients through the veins to all our body parts, and the heart is a muscular organ, and it's the size of the fist as well. So these are all sentences that you can write about your or my or the human heart in general. So that was chapter 3. In the next video we are going to talk about chapter 3, which is getting fit with healthy eating. So you can see that we are going to talk about healthy food, healthy eating habits, and all that. See you next time, and as usual, if you have any questions, you can always ask. Thank you so much.